Hi there, Sagittarius. Thank you for joining me for your weekly forecast for week commencing the 6th of January. This week begins with Jupiter, your wonderful ruling planet, in an opposition to the Sun. Now, in the axes that are being aroused, this can be very positive for you financially. It may see you decide to do something that has an element of chance attached to it, but it could pay off for you spectacularly well. But you need to be mindful that the converse can also be true. This can be a time when we can waste our resources because we're so confident that it is the right thing to do. We can kind of trick ourselves into thinking it cannot fail. Well, unfortunately, that is not always the case. We have to do our research. But Saturn is going to help you this week, and I'm going to tell you why. Because at the start of this week, Mars is also in a tight right angle with Pluto. And Mars is in the part of your scope that's to do with your future. And if you have got plans that you want to get to quickly in terms of your future prospects, then it's possible that you will try to force the pace a little bit too quickly in this right angle to Pluto. And if you do this, you may have a short-term gain, but it may not necessarily be the right thing for you. Now, in the background, Mercury, the planet of commerce, but also of talk and thought, is combining with Venus, and Venus, although it's reversing backwards still, can be a positive influence on your finances. And these two are asking you to just negotiate, to think, to keep the lines of communication flowing backwards and forwards, to use your personality and charm and charisma in any discussions that you're having. And then the Sun and these two planets, they all link together with Saturn. And Saturn's in the part of your horoscope that's to do with deep analysis, or making the most of past efforts, skills and experiences that you've put into a situation, and now you can reap the rewards, particularly towards the end of this week. But you have to be really focused, and if you expect it to just happen just like that, it probably won't. Or if you expect to have an amazing breakthrough, well, you might, but you also might not. So it's not a time to be overly speculative, but it is a time to be self-confident. Listen to your hunches. On Wednesday, there is a quarter moon, which is saying that you should emphasize your talents and skills, but you can't necessarily expect these to immediately work into a financial outcome. For example, you may have to invest time and energy before you'll really get the breakthrough that you're seeking. By the end of this week, Mercury also moves, and it moves into Aquarius, and I think this can be really, really good for you. And I think in the week following this one, an unusual or imaginative idea or something you're working on that's a bit out of the ordinary could really be quite significant. But I'll tell you more about that then. Thank you for joining me. Good luck and goodbye for now.